Hey everyone, welcome back. Got some more Beyond All Reason here for you, and this time we are on a tiny map. I feel like this is usually used for 1v1s, but found some players who wanted to do a 3v3, so here we are. Because there's so many people crowded on this one map, there's not going to be too much resources. You can see I've kind of got these 3 metal extractors and the geothermal to supply my economy, but that's about it. There are some valuable metal extractors in the center of this map. What is the map name here? Wanderlust 2.1. Yeah. I've seen this one before. I was recommending to my teammates to go bots just because there's lots of elevation change on this map. You can see there's just lots of hills. First you climb up to this main area, and then you could also climb up to these even higher areas on the north and south down here. Definitely 2 options for control of this map. Elevation can really give you dominance in this game, just because at higher elevations you're denied vision, artillery, and plasma shells that they get a little bit more distance to them. And with the skill matchup, it's interesting. We're against 3 German players, all kind of in the teens for open skill, and then it's me and Fez at a bit higher skill level, and then PM, the Nate, all the way down at 5 open skill. But I mean, I'm not hating what I'm seeing from him. Definitely need some more wind before we head out onto the field and start making all these sentries, but I don't know. It's not a complete... Oh, yeah. Grabbing up these metal extractors. Okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Definitely a lot better than what you might expect from a 5 open skill player. Fez putting down radar. Definitely important. Now we're seeing the radar blips coming across. Remember, we really want to control these central metal extractors. Whenever we control even one of those for a couple seconds, that's a lot of resources heading our way. Okay. Dundon taking that northern high elevation. Yep, the combined forces of me and Fez taking out some of the scouts here. Oh, more radar blips. And we're seeing vehicles, some incisors. But with both of these commanders here, yeah, they're going to be able to take care of it. Look at that. Metal extractors secured. We got some wreckage here. Oh, yep, calling it out. Commander on hill. With my radar up, yep. Seen a lot being built up here, and we're seeing things built up here. It looks like our opponents are going to go for these high grounds, and I did get a grunt into the back line, and I noticed that there wasn't any metal extractors back here. And so, I mean, hey, I played the Zerg back in StarCraft 1 and 2. When you get a Zergling behind enemy lines, you don't just waste it. You tuck it away and wait for some little engineer worker bot to come by, then you attack. So we're going to keep our grunt hidden and safe. We'll ambush later. Gain some rocket bots out to the front. Figure this is important if we're going to be seeing lots of static defenses. And look at that. 1, 2, 3. All of the metal extractors being secured by us. We're just hitting the front lines sooner. Yep, good work there. And now let's work down. Maybe we can start to do some damage to Topsen and some of his static defenses here. Ooh, wow. And Fez's laser turret probably doing some work too. Yeah, liking this. We're losing these high grounds and oof, more vehicles. But look at that, yeah. Just knocked out their radar there too. And yeah, we've even got some pawns from Fez making it into the back lines. These incisors should clean up these pawns fairly well, but look at that, taking out solar collector, metal extractor. Oh, and sneaking around. Nope, no luck there. Fez handing me units, that's always good. Definitely want to just release units when you're not using them and you think your opponent can, or your ally can work them over. I'm trying to get these Rocketeers to blow up this metal extractor, but they just seem to be out of range. Looks like Fez is going with a sentry. And it's okay to stop production occasionally on your factories. These labs, I mean, we're producing so little resources as it is. I'm only netting, 9 metal, and we don't even have this metal extractor. Looks like it got destroyed. And there's a lot of units up here. Gotta watch out. PM the Nate doing a pretty good job of taking this. Oh, look at that. That's enough pawns to swarm this. Knocking it out. Knocking out the metal extractor. Yeah, this is just not secured. This is not secured yet. The Nate could really push that in and gain a good economy back here. There's the geothermal plant going up. We got some energy converters. Very nice. Wind here is a great... It's just a great option. There is so much. Yeah, average wind speed is 14. Oh, I think I'm taking some artillery fire. And I'm rallying units to my base because if this is secured... Oh, hold on. Look at that. I think Dundon's commander just walked right into all of these laser turrets, just wasn't paying attention, and got absolutely obliterated. There's another commander going down. That's my commander. I sent it forward, ran into a double LLT over here, a twin guard. I de-gunned it, and then I lost my commander. And now we're seeing a lot of movement here. Looks like a lot of those medium tanks kind of sideswiping my thugs on the lower ground. And yep, there's the artillery too. The Nate is shooting some metal my way. Maybe he thinks that I have the production for it, and I do. He does not. He's mostly going to spend it on this geothermal. Me, I'm going to be pushing out thugs with all this additional metal. Fortunately, I've put up a bunch of wind turbines in the corner here. That's supplying me with enough energy to just produce 1 million units. Yeah, Thompson cannot be hanging out with us over here. This is way too much damage. Are we going to pop Thompson or... Oh, don't want to lose my grave robber. That was painful. Ooh. Can we move in? I don't think so. Oh, it's because I was trying to make some plays down here, and we found some success knocking out a couple buildings here. And yeah, I'm trying to target fire down the metal extractor. That's great. Yep, PM the Nate warning me, like, you could get flanked. That's an easy way for units to come. Oh, PM the Nate is pushing forward. We are seeing some units squeaking past, but I think it's being nicely handled by Fez. And yep, here comes some units from Dios. This is definitely an issue for me. Would love it if PM the Nate handed me these units. We do have a twin guard. Yeah, there we go. The twin guard does good damage. The problem is these brutes are hiding behind this bot lab. So we're losing our build power. We're losing a little bit of economy here. Yep, losing bots. Ooh, painful. It all just goes boom. However, we're left with a bunch of brute wreckage. Nearly 400 metal worth of brute wreckage. And we didn't lose our main economy back here. That's where all our wind turbines are. So our energy is doing great. We're not going to be energy stalling at all. And in fact, we're probably going to overflow over to Fez and the Nate. And look at that. The Nate making it into the opponent's back lines. But oh, this turret is going to ping him down. There is radar back here and they can see him. Ooh, painful. That means it's just Fez. We need to hide him. Yep, I'm pinging Fez, careful. That's the last commander. Meanwhile, Dios and I think Thompson are still working. Now, overall, I think we've really done well this game so far. I haven't been able to secure down here, but we've definitely secured all of this, and that's a lot of territory. Especially because of these two metal extractors. We've just got so much resources coming in. And yep, I'm getting thugs on top of rocket bots, these rocketeers. That's great. The plasma balls that are shot by these thugs, they just trade so much better than the rocketeers' little rockets. Yeah, we're slamming into them. Here's some vehicles from Fez. Wow. Fez decided to go vehicles, or maybe these were rezzed? Yeah, these could have been rezzed for all I know. Oh no, he put a vehicle plant up here. That's very smart. I like that. Getting more production for the front line. I'm impressed Fez has enough resources coming in to produce that. Yeah, my allies are getting tons of resources. Yeah, it's just because they're getting all these energy converters. They're converting all the excess energy. Me, I still need to do that. I lost some of mine previously. And there's Thompson right there. And oh, look at this. Look at the aggression coming from Fez and me. Yeah, these stout tanks down here are going to do great. Shredding everything. I'm not really sure where their economy is anymore. All they really have is kind of this sliver of the map now. As you can see how much we've cleared out. And Thompson's coming forward. I don't like this, Thompson. That's 1D gun, but you need more. I think he ran out of power. I doubt there's much energy going on back here. Yep, there's no geo. We're not finding much. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, just a couple of defenses back here, shredding our units, but look at that. I'm gobbling up the commander wreckage. Definitely lost all the metal from my commander down here, but at least we're getting Thompsons. Yeah, gotta have a Resbot in this game. There's just so much wreckage. Ooh, don't go that way, Resbot. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, there we go. I think this game is over. I gotta say, it was truly the play from Fez and PM the Nate. I mean, that 5 OS, I don't believe it for a second. Just a super effective force coming from my allies. Making all the right units. Yeah, this is just one big brute push coming from Deos, but it's just not enough. Too many units. And when we have such an excess of units versus their slow vehicles, we can start just flooding into their base. And they have to chase after our units. They're trying to make these counterattacks, but they're just not working out. And again, tons of wreckage being left on the field. Hopefully I'm getting more Resbots out. Love to see it. Looks like I'm just spamming grunts because of how little income I have, although I've got a wealth of metal right now, thanks to grabbing up all the wreckage. I'm saying we gotta cap those middle metal extractors, but Nate's saying, hey, it's just one commander. We should target down the commander. And there it is. Dios needs to run with it. And I'm saying swarm it. Swarm that area. We can take him out. It's a fun game. I think 3v3 on a small map like this, it really makes you have to be conservative with what you produce. And from what I've seen from my allies, you definitely need to get into the business of energy conversion. Otherwise, you're never going to scale your economy. That's really the only way to scale, is to really get these get these energy converters. Anyway, I hope you liked just the short little 3v3 on a tiny map. And hopefully you got some tips. All right, I'll catch you for the next one. See ya.